It's time now for Game Night Live, previewing tonight's Bay Area sports on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network.
Hey guys, welcome into it. It is time now to take an early look, an early edition of Game Night Live, today's Major League Baseball playoffs. Well, we've reached the, bottom of the seventh inning, I believe. Actually, we're going to the eighth inning. Great game. Kansas City and Baltimore are playing at the moment. Carter's been following along with that game. His program is just wrapped up on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network, here on Northern California Sports Entertainment Network and on X, Twitter. We also broadcast today talking some baseball on Giants Sports Talk Live. Of course, many of us, we're trying to enjoy some baseball. The Giants have failed to make the postseason. Want to welcome you in today's early program. Tonight's Game Night Live is a Northern Lights Entertainment production, and it's brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. If you're in the market for a new credit card, review and compare the featured credit cards available from various partners. Find the best credit card for you and apply easily and securely online. Where? It's right there. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com. BetterCreditCards.com. All right, Major League Baseball today. What a day we have got. Hey, I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a look, first of all, at some of the action we saw earlier today. The Detroit Tigers have advanced. How did they do it? 5-2 win over the Houston Astros earlier today in Major League Baseball. What a game that was. Yesterday, the slimmest of margins. So Detroit, they win with strong pitching, great defense, and they've advanced to the next round, round number 2. Taking a look at what happened today for Detroit, you see that Meadows was 1 for 5, Carpenter 1 for 4, Malloy, pinch hit, gets a big hit, 1 for 1. The offense, right there on the screen, evenly distributed. And you know what? Detroit pitching did extremely well because you held Altuve, Tucker, and Alvarez. Look at that. No hits. 6 at-bats. That's the way they got it done. Shut down the big bats. And, well, they always say that pitching and defense will win you postseason baseball. And again, today, big win. Big outing for the Detroit Tigers. They take it 2-1. Welcome in, everybody, to this special early edition of Game Night Live. Good to have you join us. Thank you so much. Giants Report, we are doing oh so well. And you know who else is doing well, Giants Report? The Detroit Tigers. Yeah, Giants Report. Glad to see the Astros are out. And they were out with a bang, weren't they, after the 5-2 loss earlier today. LD's been cheering them on, saying, I'm jumping on that wagon. Go Tigers. A lot of people have been cheering on the Tigers. There's one game, as many of you know, already underway. If you were with us just a few minutes ago, wrapping up a show, Carter's Corner, every afternoon, 3 o'clock Pacific, broadcasting in the Bay Area and around the world on the World Wide Web at Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network. He was following along with the game that is going on right now, the Royals and the Orioles. Top of the 8th inning. And there you have it, 2-1 score. Low-scoring 1-0 game yesterday. Here we have a 2-1 game, and they're in the eighth inning. Baltimore, some big bats, good offense this season, but again, I stress it. Pitching and defense, pitching and defense. We saw some great defense, great catch in the outfield earlier today from the Kansas City Royals. That wins you postseason ball. As Giants fans, we know that's what got the job done. 12, 14, and even back in 2010. So 3 World Series championships. How did they win it? Great pitching in the postseason, obviously. And the good D and solid players. What's going on now? I'm trying to follow Eric over on Giant Sports Talk Live with us in the evenings. He's really good at following these dots, unless he thinks there's a brawl on the field. But I see the shift. So we got a runner at first base. Garcia is at the plate. 0-2. As you see, the runner is at first base. Ooh. Bunts it. Wow. How often do you see that? 2 strikes. 2 strikes and a bunt attempt. Kansas City, sneaky baseball late in the game, holding the 1-run lead, huh? Bunts off a 2-strike pitch, and he is out. Tommy Pham is in for Michael Massey, pinch hitting, as we follow along that game as well. While we're at it, there's a couple of games as well taking place in Major League Baseball coming up tonight. Really looking forward to a full day number 2 of the postseason with 2 more games to be played. We've got the Mets up against the Brewers. Game number 2 in that best-of-3 series. The Mets picked up the win yesterday. A lot of offense. Mets lead 1-0. And the late start coming up. Got the Braves and the Padres. That'll be a 5:30 start Pacific. And look at the probable pitchers. That is going to be a dandy. If the Braves have any opportunity to get back and tie the series at 1, they'll go with Max Fried, and they'll need a big outing from him up against Joe Musgrove. That one could go either way. The Padres playing great ball, had a 93-69 record, 45-36 at home. And, of course, they have got the home field advantage. That's an interesting concept that the home team gets to play the series at home. So the Mets, by virtue of their road victory yesterday, already have the 1-0 lead. Brewers backs against the wall, trailing in the series. And that is, again, just another pair of games to be played today in the major leagues. So I hope you're enjoying postseason baseball as much as we are right here in the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network and Giant Sports Talk Live. Shadal says, I'm planning to go to the 49ers-Cardinals game. Well, we talk a little football on Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network. Damn it, Orioles. Yeah, well, let's look, see what happens in this game. I want to welcome in Spencer Stewart as well. We're going to have an Astros-less LCS. First time since 2016. That's right. I think their time has really come. And that's why I think you could see a few guys either moved in the offseason, a few guys signed elsewhere. A lot of talk that Santander could be on the move. A lot of people saying, hey, Santander would be a great fit for the San Francisco Giants. So we'll have to see how that fares out. I think we should go back, take a look. People are talking about the game. Here it is. Oh, that's the scoreboard. Let's go back to the game itself. I had some people texting me. You got to check out what's going on in Major League Baseball. We are. The Kansas City Royals, 2-1. Our latest check with Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate. Some of you may be watching on the tube, and you're either a little bit behind us, maybe a little bit in front of us. Nothing. You guys ever have this happen? I'll be watching the Giants game. Eric will be watching. I'll be watching on the internet. He was watching on TV. He'll go, what? A home run. I'll go, geez, we're still in a commercial break. He lets the cat out of the bag on me. So We'll just play it by ear here and let you know what's happening as I get close to wrapping this up. It's a quick edition, 15-minute edition of your Game Night Live. Of course, we're reviewing what has happened in Major League Baseball. Earlier today, Detroit 5, Houston 2. We're in the middle of a barn burner. Kansas City holding the 2-1 lead. Bottom of the seventh. It has come to an end. They are officially in the top of the eighth inning. Mets tonight in Milwaukee holding a 1-game-to-none lead. And Atlanta, San Diego, the Padres are looking to wrap that one up as well. What are your thoughts on what you've seen in the postseason so far? Like Spencer has noted there, first time since 2016, a quick exit for the Houston Astros. That is that's a sign of the changing times, Major League Baseball. And I think now that Buster Posey's at the helm, we've got a chance to turn this right around. I want to see the Giants playing winning baseball coming out of the gate next April, the end of March into April, opening of the season 2025. It's going to be an interesting offseason. I think they can boost the value of this product, get some fannies in the seats, and turn it around, get a winning product on the field. You know what? You're in the entertainment business. Entertain with a good quality product on the field. The people will come. They will come, Ray. That is true. If you build it, they will come. There hasn't been an excitement level in San Francisco for many years now. And you know what? We all know why that is. The system that was in place changed about 6 years ago, and it simply was not working. Yeah, we got Giants report saying, good to see some new teams doing really well. That is true. People will come, Ray. People will come. So I'm hoping, praying, and looking forward to what will transpire for the Giants in 2025. Eric and I talk about that coming up tonight on the Giants Sports Talk Live at 8 p.m. Eric and I will be talking about the postseason games. The one that is wrapped up already. Detroit ousting the Houston Astros. I got to cheer for that underdog. I think a lot of America will be cheering on the Detroit Tigers if you have a team that is out. I mean, look at all the teams in there. A lot of people in the National League cheering for the San Diego Padres just by virtue of, well, they're in the Western Division with the Giants. Giants didn't make it. The LA Dodgers are in the postseason, so let's go Padres, jumping on that bandwagon. And Detroit's sort of a Cinderella team. They continue to get a little bit from everybody. Nice bench, good lineup, great pitching so far, especially in the second half of the season. Once again, they're going to the eighth inning, top of the eighth, where Kansas City has led off with a double. So they've got a runner in scoring position already, holding the 2-1 edge. The Baltimore Orioles down to their final 6 outs of the ball game. Tonight, Mets in Milwaukee. That one gets underway at 4:38, and Atlanta Braves San Diego at 5:38 p.m. You can follow it along on various networks. The Mets game tonight, that will be broadcast over on ESPN. The Atlanta Braves of San Diego, an hour after opening pitch of the Mets game. Braves and Padres, they will play on ESPN2. And, of course, for all of the coverage, you can join us tonight, 8 p.m. on Giant Sports Talk Live, when Eric and I will recap it. And we will get your say. Looking forward to hearing what you have to say and who you are cheering for, especially with the Giants, of course, sitting watching at home, just like us. Today's early Game Night Live update on the Major League Baseball playoffs is brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Find the best credit card for you and apply easily and securely online. And you ask where? It's right there on screen. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com. It's going to be a big finish. Great finish, I am sure, with Kansas City now headed to the bottom of the eighth inning. Heading out to the field. Baltimore coming up. Again, final 6 innings of that ball game. And it's going down to the wire. Kansas City, if they do not surrender a run moving forward in the final 2 innings of this game, they will advance in the postseason, knocking off the big bats of the Baltimore Orioles. And I saw Cal Ripken was in attendance today when I was catching some of that game on the tube. All right, I'll let you get back to your particular game at this point. It's Kansas City and Baltimore coming up shortly. We've got the Mets in Milwaukee, Atlanta, San Diego. We'll be talking all about it coming up tonight on Giant Sports Talk Live for bettercreditcards.com and all of our sponsors, 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you there. Heckmo says, who's winning the match before we go? Earlier today, Heckmo, Detroit beat Houston 5-2. The Tigers advance, and right now, bottom of the 8th. Here come the Baltimore Orioles to the plate. Kansas City is holding a 2-1 lead. Orioles, 6 outs. Gotta get a run or more. We're wrapping it up. Catch you back here 8 p.m. on Giant Sports Talk Live. You can join us on Twitter, various platforms. We look forward, Eric and I both, to seeing you then. Enjoy your baseball. And we bid you adieu from all of us, Giant Sports Talk Live and the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network. 8 p.m. for our next scheduled program.
You've been watching the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.